this is part 2 to the meet and greet videos slash concert video experience. I forgot that you only have a 10-minute limit on YouTube, so I had to stop it at like 9:50, whatever the hell I stopped it at. But as I was saying, we were at Jack and everything, and he's got his cake, and he's all like, "It smells delicious through the plastic." Okay, and then I walk up to him. I give him this little doodle I made. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I can find, because I have like all these little doodles right here of just for them that I'm gonna give to them one of these days. Where's the graph paper? Where's the graph paper? I made one for the all time low as well. Oh, here it is. See, it's all colored in, different colors of Sharpie. Then you've got their, names and stuff. Well, I made a separate one for each band member, and it had their names. Their first name was in orange, their last name was in yellow, and then ATL was in green, blue, and purple. And then I had like from Megan Reed and all that different stuff, different colors. And I give that to him, and he goes, "Oh, awesome, thanks." And I was just like, he had like barely any enthusiasm. I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." Okay, whatever. I don't really care. The fact that he said thank you is sufficient. Then we go, we get our pictures and everything. Then we go to Zach. I had to like think for a second. I'm like, who did I go to after that? And we're with Zach and everything. He was sweaty as hell because it was like he had just gotten out of working out and everything, which, mind you, I don't know why he felt the need to work out before he met us, but okay. Because there he is, all sweaty and all this nastiness. And then he's got like the poor guy's got a sunburn on his back, and then he's like making sure nobody touches this like area of him. And I'm like, what is his issue? And I guess he had gotten a tattoo there. And he was showing this one girl what it was, and I didn't really see it, but I'm kind of curious what it is. Like, I guess he had gotten it that day, and then he was like sunburnt, so he's like, "Don't touch my back and my neck because it hurts," and stuff like that. So I'm like, "Aw." Okay, so I give him the doodle, and he goes, "Sweet, thanks," and he's like very excited about it. And then we're taking the pictures and stuff, and mind you, you can see the sweat in the fucking photos. That's just not even right. We go to Ryan next, and let's just leave it to he made my night, because that was the funniest thing I think I've ever heard come out of his mouth. And for some reason, I always get along with Ryan best. I don't know why, but both times now, it's been like I've had the most fun talking to him somehow, and I don't understand. But anyways, so this one we go to Ryan. Kayla walks up to him and goes, "Oh, don't worry, Ryan, I know who you are, and if I saw you on the streets, I would know you were from All Time Low." And I just we're all laughing. He's laughing too. Whatever. I didn't even hear her say that, but I guess she told him that. And I was like, okay, I did not see that happen, but whatever. Cause like I wasn't even, me and her, I guess people were laughing and we're like, "Wait, what happened?" And, me and her grandma were so confused. Just like, what? And then, next. Okay, then she takes her picture and everything, and then I go to Ryan, and I give him and he's like signing my CD or whatever, and I give him the paper, and he goes, "Holy hell, how did you do that?" And I explained it to him like I just did to you guys on this video, and he goes, "Oh my god, that's like a colorblind person's nightmare." And I just started laughing. I'm like, "Oh my god," everybody's cracking up. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, we're just like, oh, I died. I was like, is that I'll take that as a compliment. And, so then, the boys have to give their stuff to Calusi or Flysick or whoever so they don't have to hold all of it. So he gives it to Calusi. He's like, "Dude, look at this thing. It's like a colorblind test." And here's Calusi just back and forth like this, just, "Can you read what it says, Ryan? Can you read what it says?" And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I just made a good joke for the night. And then, so we take this picture and everything, and then we walk off to Alex. That's when I started hyperventilating all over again. Kayla was all good now, and I was hyperventilating again. I look at her and I go, does my eyeliner look glass? Do I look okay? My makeup's not smeared, right? No, we're good? We're good? And she's like, "Megan, calm down, you're gonna be fine." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna die." And she's like, "No, you're gonna be fine." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna die." And she's just like, "Sure." Okay, so we walk up, she's, whatever. She had a card for Jack and Alex, and Jack was like, "I'm gonna read it," and Alex is just whatever about it. And then he said thank you, but I mean he was kind of like, okay, sure, yay. What after that? So we give the card and everything. She's like, I'm gonna hug you, by the way. And he's like, okay. Because, as you all may or may not know, Alex does not like to be unexpectedly touched. So, you have to kind of warn him, or he's going to have a mini stroke. Sort of. Anyways, so she's like, I'm gonna hug you. And he's like, okay. What happened after that? So I walk up to him, and I'm like, mind you, I'm trying not to die or make an idiot out of myself again. So I go, I have him sign the thing, and I'm like, look, I made this for you, and he's like, and I give him the doodle, and he's like, oh, awesome, thank you so much, and he's just like looking at it and stuff, and then I was like, and me and Kayla made this, and we brought this big ass, huge, okay, and it was like all colored in. Said we love you all, Tim Lowe. Had a bunch of like quotes by them and like messages from each of us. Stuffed like a letter to each member on the back, and um, he was like, "Oh my God, you guys, thank you so fucking much. I feel so special now," and all this other stuff. So he's like in love with the fact that he got all this stuff. Except it wasn't that the board was for all of them, but we gave it to him because you know, with this whole thing about Facebook, I can't know right now if it's real or not. I've heard from him that it's real, but that doesn't mean anything, I guess. But I don't know. Anyway, what was I gonna say now? So we told him about it on Facebook, so we figured we should just give it to him because he would know what we're talking about as well. Alright. So then I'm like, okay, we take this picture and stuff, and I'm like, can I have a hug? And he's just like, and now mind you, I can't believe I actually asked, because I was like, I was sitting there going, I'm gonna ask. Make sure, if I do, make sure you get a picture of it. And that was pretty scary, because I was just like, oh, see, I just dropped my camera. Sorry, guys. You just got a good look at the ceiling. My hand just like slipped. See, what was I talking about now? Oh yeah, the hug. I'm surprised I actually asked because I was really scared, like scared out of my life. My lady balls kicked in, and I was just like, "Can I have a hug?" And he's just like, "Sure." Oh no, he was, of course. And I was just like, blaster. It was like the fastest hug I think I've ever given a human being. I was just like, bam. And it was very kind of embarrassing because the minute I walked, I gave him a hug and I'm like, thank you, because I was saying that to all of them, so I didn't make it look awkward. That the fact that I was done with whatever, and then I start to walk away, and I start to like do this like weird like scream fangirl thing. I was like, ah, like freaking out, right? I hadn't walked away far enough. I was like, oops. I like was like, okay, walk as far away as you can so he doesn't notice you freak out right now. I didn't. And he just kind of started like smiling and laughing at me. I'm like, shut up. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, this is so awkward. So, then the meet and greets are over, right? And I have 2 minutes to explain this. The show, oh my god, the show. Oh my god, the show. I had barricade right in front of Jack, okay? Right, like, literally, right smack dab in front of his mic. So it was like, yes! Okay. We're just chilling. We are the in crowd, they were awesome. Same for the cab. Same for Mayday Parade. Mayday Parade had been recording live on live stream, I guess. So I was like, oh my god! I could not freaking believe it. It was, like, unreal. So I'm sitting there trying to, like, woo! Problem is I only knew like one song, so I felt very bad. But now I know a lot more because I've like checked them out since then. And basically, what was I gonna say? All Time Low comes on. I'm having a mini stroke attack. Okay. Fangirling like a crazy person. The show progresses. The songs were amazing. New ones live, fucking fantastic. Very bummed they didn't play the party scene like they had it on the list. I guess they crossed it out, which kind of sucked because I did not want them to cross it out because I love that song. But whatever. The set list was amazing without it. Whatever. They also their talking obviously got me laughing. It always does. And right before waitlist, okay. Hold on. I've got a few seconds to explain this. Right before waitlist. Alright, I had this like disco thing, which I guess I can't really show you now because I don't have it anymore. It was fucking amazing. I was like sitting there playing with it. You could literally mini rave to this thing. And like, so we had bras, we threw them, whatever, towards the beginning. I had this disco thing, and I'm sitting here playing with it. Well, Kayla, I gave it to her to play with, to try to get his attention, because she was taller. I figured she'd get his attention more. No, she could not get his attention with the shit. So I was like, give me that. And then I took it, and I'm sitting there, and I'm playing with it, and I'm flailing it around, and I have to go and put this on the next video, I guess. Adios.